Good morning, guys. I know it has been a while. I apologize for not posting any videos. I actually have an entire jewelry collection coming up soon. It will be split in two parts into videos, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I have a very exciting video for you, and that is a new purchase from Hermes. It's a blue box unboxing. For those who know, you know. So without further ado, let's just get into it. But I do have a pre-story that I want to share with you about this purchase of mine. So, as you might know from my collection and from what I have already from Hermes, I already have a Birkin and a Kelly. Brand new from the boutique in, one of the most classic colors, very sought after models, very sought after colors. They're both 25. Please watch my video. I will link it down below. But I have been trying to get the Constance for the longest time. And for those of you who are new to my channel, my Hermes boutique is in Paris, and you can't get an appointment in Paris unless you get it online through their lottery system, and you can't get a bag unless you have an appointment. So it's like this vicious cycle that never stops, and I couldn't get an appointment. I haven't been able to score the appointment for the past 3 years. So this is why it's been really kind of impossible for me to get a brand new Constance from the boutique. So recently, this is the box, by the way. Recently, I've made my way one more time to Hermes. I was just passing by and I decided to get all dressed, all in Hermes, wear the farandole necklace, etc. And once again, try to get an appointment, a walk-in appointment. Once again, it was unsuccessful, and I would say pretty unpleasant experience, as it is always. After I left the boutique, I decided to go around this kind of couple of new recently opened secondhand stores, and just decided to try on the Constance on myself, because I've actually I was never able to try it on, have a look, choose from different sizes and everything. And it was very interesting because being able to try it on, I realized that what I was originally looking for might not exactly suit me, because I was looking at both Constance 18 and 24, and when I had it in real life, I tried it on myself, and I absolutely hated Constance 24 in me, especially the vintage version with the shorter strap. This bag was not for me. I didn't like it, so it was really like Constance 18 that I would prefer to have. Anyway, long story short, I came back home and I was scrolling online, just for fun, on Vestiaire Collective, looking for Constance bags, and I came across a specific listing. And I was like, that listing looks pretty good. And I really like the bag. And the price is bad, but it's not that bad. And the specifications are very special. And I was like, am I tempted? Am I really gonna do it? It was also a professional seller. I reached out to the professional seller. They were actually very responsive. And basically, I did some damage, and I did some very unexpected damage. It was actually not even in my budget, because I'm right now trying to save for a big Cartier purchase that's coming up this month. So stay tuned for that. But I looked at it, and I was like, I really like the listing. The listing is special. It has a specific, in itself, the bag is not that special. But the combination of all those things, it's like ticking the boxes, made this bag, I would say, a unicorn piece. Without further rumbling, let me show you the item. And I need help from you guys. I need, one, to decide whether I will keep it or not. And two, I actually need advice in terms of the pricing, because I have no idea what this item would cost in brand new in the boutique. They don't really display their prices. They display them for the most regular models, or very exotic models, but then something in between is not very accessible. I did manage to find the information. Anyway, let me do the unboxing for you, and together you will help me decide what I'm gonna do with this beautiful item. So this is obviously this is a vintage bag, a worn bag. And by the way, before I open the box, I have to mention, because everyone is different, but I personally, I don't love buying secondhand items. I just don't love it, you know. I really like brand new things from the boutique. I'm not against it by no means. It's very personal, but I personally prefer brand new items. Anyway, let me show you. Now let's begin with the fact that it's a blue box, and you know, especially with the current relationship right now with Hermes, I highly doubt that I would get a blue box anytime soon. And I already did the spoiler previously in the video. You already know it's a Constance, but let me show you what Constance it is. So like I mentioned, blue box. Now this bag, for a second, is, you see, also like secondhand items, they have particular smells, because this item doesn't smell like a brand new item from a boutique. It doesn't really smell bad, but it just doesn't smell brand new, and it has a smell for sure. It has some kind of a smell. Anyway, I already did a spoiler alert that it's a Constance. But let me show you. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. It still has a tag, by the way, because like I said, I need help deciding. Okay, let me show you. Actually, if you guys can also tell me how to keep the strap of Constance, because it does not come, it's not a brand new item from the boutique, so I don't know actually how they store it. The reveal. It's so pretty though. Okay, let me remove this thing. What do we have here? Here we have a Constance 18 in black. See, you can see the little scratch, with lizard buckle. And this is not box leather. No, no, no. It is, oh, it has a very specific name. Yes, I remember. It is Tadilek leather, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, which apparently is very special leather from Hermes, quite rare. And the combination of all of these things, in my opinion, really does make the bag quite a bit of a unicorn. Think about it. Size 18 is already, I would say, better than 24 in my opinion, or 23, the recent 23 or 24, I don't know which one it is. Obviously in black, with this beautiful black lizard buckle. Look at the detail. And in this quite rare Tadilek leather. And this Tadilek leather, I have to admit, is absolutely gorgeous. It has the most sophisticated, subtle shine to it. I haven't had anything in box leather in my personal collection, so I actually cannot really compare. But from what I understood online, this Tadilek leather develops less of a, I think it's called a patina, right? And it will not basically increase and shine much more. Leather is just absolutely gorgeous, and in my opinion, it is in exceptional condition, this bag. This bag is actually more than 10 years old. I think the owner really didn't use it, because I can only see just a couple of like signs of wear at the front of the bag, and like minor signs of wear at the back. And I would say that my biggest pet peeve about vintage Constance bags is when the front sinks, and here it is perfectly round. I would say like a brand new bag, more or less. Now, you know, the question really remains the same. I definitely paid a premium for it, in a way that I don't know the price of the Constance bag with the lizard buckle. I don't, so maybe I didn't. But I definitely paid a premium if you compare with a brand new Constance 18 box leather, just normal buckle. And, you know, it is kind of, there will always be a question about authenticity, to me personally. As much as I would like to believe that this is an authentic bag, like deep in my mind, I think I will always slightly question it. But at the same time, I really do think that this bag truly is quite special. And I think that it is very rare in a way that, you know, just the combination of all of these things just makes the bag very special. And I haven't seen one in real life on anyone. And I think that black on black is just so subtle and sophisticated. I think I even prefer it more than just, you know, just the palladium buckle. Oh, and another one of my, you know, things that I really wanted to have on Constance was the fact that I wanted palladium hardware. I didn't want gold hardware. So my perfect Constance in an ideal world from the boutique before I made this purchase was Constance 18, box leather, palladium hardware in black, only in black. And this is what I managed to get. Now, please share your thoughts. Should I keep it? Should I return it? Do you think it's a unicorn piece like I do? How can you really be like in peace with the question of authenticity? And do you trust the Vestiaire Collective to do a good job authenticating? And would you actually buy this from a secondhand market? Another important thing to note, and I was actually surprised that this listing was still there. It was posted, I think, like around a month prior to my purchase. I think it's because they didn't have the certificate for the exotics. So I don't think it was available in other countries. I think it was available for purchase only in the EU, but I might be wrong. So actually I would not be able to travel with this bag freely like I would normally. Also, if you have any experience with traveling with a bag without the CT or CIT, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, certificate for import or export, please share your experience. This is it. This is the bag. Obviously, it looks the same like any other Constance inside. You see, I'm still keeping the tag because I haven't made up my mind whether I will keep it or not. But that's it. That's the bag. Please let me know what you think about it. Please let me know if you have an idea of how much this bag would retail in the boutique brand new, because I know the price of the normal Constance, regular Constance, but I don't know the price of this Constance with this specific, you know, leather, buckle, everything. And yeah, have you ever seen one in real life like this one? I've seen some online with like the white or off-white lizard buckle. They're also absolutely gorgeous, but I think that black on black for me is just even more special. I like it even more. Anyway, this is the bag. This is the purchase. I love the size 18 on me personally. I think size 24 was a little bit big, a little bit overwhelming. And I like the longer strap because for this bag specifically, I want to wear crossbody. I want to be able to wear crossbody. And also I think that this is just a perfect evening bag as well. It's small, it's cute, it's special because of the lizard buckle, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Please let me know your thoughts. I really need help. Alright, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please let me know what you think. Please let me know if you think I should keep it or not. I'm really torn. I would like to keep this item, obviously, but it's very expensive, and normally I would never buy this kind of expensive item on a secondhand market. But this just spoke to me, you know. It's like black on black, and it just doesn't get better, really, for me, for what I wanted in this bag. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Bye!